Hi everybody, Jill here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another wig chat. Hi everybody, Jill here. Welcome. Today we're going to be looking at yet again another Pixie. This is Pixie Week here on my channel, and this will be the third Pixie that we're going to see this week by Toni Brattin. This one is not in light blonde. We're going to take a look at a brand new color for me. I've only ordered light blonde so far, but I was really curious about the brown blonde. So that's the color we're going to be looking at today in this little Pixie, and it is called Dazzling. So here we go, another Toni Brattin, I know. As you know, I've been really happy with this line. And you know, that price point, I say, and I've talked about this a lot, is just, you can't beat it for what you're getting for this price point. So before I take this one off of my head so we can take a look at the one we're talking about today, I'm going to let you know what this one's called. This is a Toni Brattin as well in the light blonde. It's called Vivacious, and I just talked about this in my most recent wig chat that I uploaded just earlier this week. So if you want to learn more about this and see it, then I will put the link to that video down below in the description box, as well as it will pop up at the very end of this video too. So I looked at two. I looked at Vivacious and Prestigious in the last one in case you missed that one. So this is my third short style in this line in brown blonde. Let's take a look. First we'll look at the cap, and this is, if you caught that last wig chat, the same exact cap as what we saw in this one, Vivacious, and also the same exact in Prestigious. But we're going to go over it again in this one in case you didn't see that one. So this is a machine wefted cap. We have a lot of stretch here, and then we have here these little teeny tiny wefts all up in here, right in the crown area. We have some permatease back in here. We have this really soft velvety front line here in the wig, no lace front. It's a very no frills basic cap construction. This is why the price point is where it is. And that reflects here in the ear tabs. We don't have vinyl. We don't have, you know, any sort of soft velvet covering the ear tabs here. There is a metal stay. It's a little weak, but they do their job, I've noticed. We have an extended nape of sorts back here with the Velcro tabs that you can adjust up to a ½ inch, either side here. So you can either let it out or you can bring it in depending on what you need there. I generally leave them right where they are in an average size cap. And this, by the way, is average. These are heat-friendly fibers, and they are very realistic, the way they look, the way they feel. So I'm very curious to find out how long it's going to take before they start breaking down and kind of clumping up and looking a little frazzled, getting a little rough, you know, feeling on the nape, because those little, you know, fibers are not as soft as they used to be when you first got it. So I'm really curious to find out kind of how long that takes, because you know, in the very popular, more expensive lines, it honestly it sometimes doesn't take long at all before that happens. So, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if that was the same sort of thing that happened here, but you never know. So brown blonde, okay. Well, you know, when I first took this out and looked at it, I have to say that I was a little bit taken aback. It's so hard. Boy, I tell you, color choices and trying to get an accurate representation of color, watching YouTube videos, you know, looking at pictures online, it's so difficult. It's the most really difficult thing. And if you're brand new to a line, you're brand new to their color selection, and it is tough. So I have to say that my monitor did not represent this as accurately as I would have liked. And that's the way it is really sometimes. And I did see some golden highlights. I knew that it was not ashy, but the brown looked a little less sort of auburny than in person. So this is nonetheless a beautiful warm color they got going here. And when I say color, I mean lots of colors. They have a lot of different shades in here. Her colors, I mean, I can only speak for now, the light blonde and this, and from what I can kind of see, you know, watching videos, they're very dynamic and very realistic and done quite well. And even though this is a brownish color here, you do still have some shading in the root area. Very slight, but I love that it's there. I just think for me, that just brings it up, you know, another notch when it comes to realism. And I love having a little bit of a rooting in there if it's done nicely. And this looks like it's done nicely. So yeah, this is quite warm. We are not looking anywhere near the ashiness area at all in this. It's like a light auburn, you know, light to, well, you know, maybe medium auburn in there. And then we have butterscotch, really nicely done, sort of cinnamony butterscotch highlights. I have taken pictures of this outside. I'll try to get them up here in this video. And it's gorgeous in the sun. It sparkles. It is so pretty, but it looks even warmer in the sun. So if you're not looking for that, then, you know, you probably would want to shy away from this color, because it is definitely a really pretty warm sort of cinnamony thing going on, and it is gorgeous, but it was warmer than I anticipated. Okay, so right away, you know, this is definitely longer than the Vivacious that I just took off. And so, you know, if you liked that sort of style, but you're like, it might be just a little bit too short for me, this might be a good choice, because now I have put this one on before, and what I do like about it is these longer bits that come right here, sort of toward the front of the face, and then you have the cute short area back in here that you can tuck, or you can just really play with that texture, and a longer nape than the Vivacious. So it's going to, and there are stays back here, and and they're very firm actually as I'm trying to pinch it. Wow. There are metal stays, and I do like to kind of cup them or pinch them toward the back of the nape, so the style will kind of cup under there. They're very hard to bend. So I'm just gonna do just a little bit of spray, just kind of up in here, kind of calm a little bit of those flyaways down. And then before I really start doing anything, I'm gonna go ahead and do a spin for you. Okay, so yes, I really love these longer bits. And again, this is one of those styles that just looks good, kind of messy. Not too coiffed, you know, not too controlled. It's just really a matter of kind of calming down some of the sort of the staticky flyaways, you know, and maybe bringing out a little bit more of this fun sort of texture that we see. And honestly, there's just not a whole lot that you need to do to get styles like this in this line looking really adorably cute. I have had so much fun with these and with little effort at all. So it just really kind of just, I don't know where this one wants to go, maybe this way. I don't know. It's just kind of a little bit of a controlled, messy look. So yeah, this one, I really, really like this one a lot. And once the light blonde comes back in stock, I've had that same frustration, you guys. I will probably definitely grab this one in light blonde as well, because I really like this one. I haven't worn this one officially yet. I just put it on. I wanted to take pictures outside because I wasn't sure. We had a beautiful day and I wasn't sure, you know, what the weather was gonna bring me on the day I recorded this. This one, it is a kind of an easy one for me to embrace. It is shorter than I'm used to, just like the other two that I've had on, but it kind of gives me length where I feel kind of more secure. I have a little bit more kind of down in here, and I do like that. You know, a little bit longer nape, but it's not real straight to my head, and I think that helps my profile, you know, and you can use hairspray and kind of get this kind of up and off the cap. So I think this one is actually really adorable. Now, you know, those of you that are afraid of permatease, there is permatease all through here. That's what gives this really cute profile. That's what gives the lift to here. And I love that they didn't put any right through here, because you can kind of bring that down. And I just think that is, if you don't want it up and away, you definitely don't have to. But I think that is what gives this style a very cute sort of Meg Ryan early 90s, you know, kind of flair here, is having that kind of, you know, but yet it is modern. It's not like an old style. It's very cute. And I think it's very flattering to us mature women, these sorts of flirty, flippy, sort of messy styles. It brings us to the now, you know. It does remind me, you know, a little bit of that Meg Ryan look back then. But when I say that, I definitely am not, you know, saying that it isn't something that would be trendy now. I definitely think these are just always cute styles like this. So yeah, this is another win for me. Let's talk about this color. We did already a little bit. You know, it's, I think, a little brassy for my liking. My natural hair, my whole life, you know, when I wanted to go a real pretty blonde or put some blonde sort of highlights in my hair, no, even though I have fair skin and I have sort of a mousy brown kind of hair color, my hair always pulled brassy. It was really hard to get my hair out of that. And so I just don't care for brassiness, just because I've dealt with that in my regular hair. So I think this style, while it is very pretty, and it's not the best, I don't think, either for my complexion, I do like warm, sort of warm blondes. I do like that. There are certain shades of browns that I feel like I can sort of carry off, but I don't have that sort of peaches and cream, really pretty sort of complexion that this color would be knock dead gorgeous with. I just don't think that my complexion suits this color as well as some other, you know, types of colors and different hues and shades, I think. But it is gorgeous. So I'm going to go ahead and put up those pictures right now of the ones that I took in the sun. Anyway, all right, I'm going to be seeing you guys real soon. You have a lovely weekend, And remember to always stay young at heart. Stay well. Bye-bye.